So Vault-Tec is well known for the cruel experiments that they performed on the Vault Dwellers, but sometimes the true monsters that lie within the underground bunkers aren't the scientists or the large corporations backing them, but rather the people that we trust the most who actually live alongside us. Today, we're going to be checking out Haunted Vault 165, which is a horror quest mod created by GazArts1, which will send you to a small island on the southern east part of the map. Here, you will find the entrance to Vault 165, which is a bunker designed to be a safe haven for its citizens, but has now become nothing more than a tomb for those who died of a mysterious death. And after the Brotherhood of Steel discovered this corpse-filled vault, they placed the entire site under a strict lockdown out of worry that the cause of all these deaths may have actually been due to a mysterious disease. But with this place now being abandoned, a group of gunners have taken over this vault thinking that it would be a safe haven for them, and they ignored all the warnings from the Brotherhood. After discovering this newly added location, we will find Paladin Shepard, who is actually too afraid to enter the vault to clear out the gunners because even though he is a soldier in a full set of power armor, something so dark and sinister lies deep within the vault's halls that terrify even him. So, with the intro out of the way, go grab your snacks and join me on this terrifying adventure as we delve into these haunted halls and discover the dark secrets hidden within Vault 165. So, I guess we don't really need to worry about trying to find this place. Apparently, you can just fast travel to it immediately once you install it. I was a little bit worried that I was going to have a hard time finding this place, and it does seem like it's kind of out in the middle of the water. So without that fast travel, yeah, it would have been a little tricky. I kind of want to look around here real quick before we talk to Paladin Shepard, though. Oh, I just knocked over your fishing pole. I'm so sorry, dude. Sir, are you okay? I don't think he's okay. Bro, it's become a tent. This is a cool little island. It is very small. I'm surprised that this place hasn't gotten washed over. I wonder if there's going to be anything involving like maybe this place getting flooded or something inside, because this is definitely very small. The smallest wave can probably completely flood that place. Oh, we got a bunch of ammo. Take that, thank you. All right, so it doesn't look like there's anything else to grab other than the little ammo stash that's in here. So let's go ahead and talk to Paladin Shepard. Oh yeah, there's no voice acting, by the way. Stand down, stranger. This tomb is under the protection of the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay. Wait, how do I advance? I don't know how to advance. There's creepy sounds in my ear. I don't like it. Did you just call this vault a tomb? Affirmative, citizen. This is very quiet. The Brotherhood came by the vault entrance after the waters in this area subsided. We made some repairs to the elevator system and installed the terminal. We are staring at my dude's face for way too long. Can we advance? How do I advance? Elder Maxon himself reclassified the vault as a tomb shortly after our first visit. A lot of dead down there. It's so strange seeing NPCs in Fallout without voice acting, but this is an older mod, and I know that a lot of older mods do have that, or especially people that have just kind of gotten into the modding scene. They might not have like a lot of voice acting or anything, but I feel like it might have been a little bit better of a choice if they would have just had a note or some, like maybe a terminal or something with some lore on it, and then that kind of leads to this, rather than just putting an unvoiced NPC into the game. But yeah, I'm not gonna complain.
Don't have the password.
I don't have the password. Yo, Paladin Shepard, can I have the password? Stop looking at me with that aggressive face, man. I'm trying to help you out. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just, I guess, kind of exploring the place. Hey, relax, Chief. I'm only passing. Everything all right? Sigh. I apologize, citizen. You see, the Brotherhood has been monitoring this tomb for a while now, and this morning, our sensors pinged. Can I please advance the text? I'm in your armor right now. I did some stealthy reconnaissance only to find an empty platoon of gunners have set up home down there. The cheeky bastards. Right. You're in a power suit. I feel like you could probably take them. Don't get me wrong, I'm well equipped to deal with them, but there's something not right with this place. It gives me the creeps. Oh, no. I mean, if a lot of people died here, there's probably gonna be ghosts everywhere, right? We need more ghosts in Fallout. I think the only game that actually has ghosts is the second Fallout, right? You know, can you please get out of my screen? You know, I've actually been known to get you Steel Boys out of a few scraps in the past. See, you guys don't have to sit here for 5 minutes waiting for this to advance, so, because I'm just going to edit all this out. Is there anything that I can help you with? You'd be willing to go down there and clear them out for me? Yes, I would. Mostly because of loot. A lot of loot down there, probably. Thank God. Here's the passcode for the terminal. Why do I look so pissed off? I look like I just got a toothache from eating a jawbreaker. Don't get me wrong. I can handle gunners. There's just some things down there that I wasn't prepared for. Yeah, you already said that. Can you give me the passcode, please? I've been sitting on this screen for about a minute. Just give me the path. Thank you. Finally. Cleansing Vault 165. All right, let's go ahead and activate the terminal. Wonder if there's any lore or anything on this. Probably not. The tome status of Vault 165. Wait, maybe there is. To whom it may concern, the vault beneath your feet has officially been given tome status by the Brotherhood of Steel. This is due in part because official investigations have found the site to be littered by the diseased personnel of Vault 165. Removal of any vault artifacts are strictly forbidden. Any person or persons found looting from the site will be dealt with by the Brotherhood of Steel's Law and Justice Department. The Brotherhood requests your cooperation and sensitivity at this time. Signed, oh, okay, Elder Maxon. Dun dun dun. I don't know why I made that dramatic. Security door controls. Let's go ahead and open this. Yes, release the maglocks, for I wish to go down the elevator. This is going to be creepy as hell, isn't it? The screenshots did look pretty cool. I won't lie about that. They looked very freaky. It kind of reminds me of some of the horror mods that came out kind of like before the special edition of Skyrim. I like how we have elevator music going on right now. Oh, it got dark real quick. Oh, it's a good thing I got a flashlight. So there's apparently gunners down here, but also something very strange. So this place, it's not wet or anything. I would have assumed that this place would have gotten flooded. Unless maybe the water kind of went away. I'm not too sure. Or maybe it was just very well sealed. Damn, you are bloody, aren't you? I just realized you were there. Hello? Are you an enemy? Yep, you're an enemy. Okay, well, I don't know how the hell you don't realize that I'm here, man. I am shining a flashlight right at you. And he's dead. Damn, is my stealth that good?
What?
What? Guys, I think I heard somebody get shot in the head. I'm not too sure. Somebody should go check that out. Huh, must have been the wind. What is the security terminal? See if this has anything on it. Okay, nope, there we go. Security concerns. From Overseer Lazarus. Isn't Lazarus like a weird demonic thing? Like some kind of demonic experiment or ritual? I don't know. It's from that one movie. To all personnel, it has come to my attention that the vault's inhabitants are starting to question a lot of the procedures we've put in place regarding food supplies. As you know, part of our survival here in Vault 165 relies on our ability to create our own food, water, and oxygen. Now, hydroponics help with 2 of those requirements, but until hydroponics get fully underway, we're going to need to ration what we have in food supplies. Therefore, under no circumstance, with the exception of cafeteria staff, our vault residents allowed in the cafeteria's stockroom. Any persons found to be taking from supplies will be dealt with accordingly. Gotcha. Hostilities within Vault 165. I'm wondering if this is going to be a cannibalism situation. From Jacob Wells. This week has seen an increase in altercations between fellow security personnel and other Vault residents. These altercations are often violent, with most incidents being attributed to the frustration felt with our current predicament. Since hydroponics has failed to provide food for our vault, it would appear the outlook is bleak, but not entirely hopeless. We have to maintain order within the vault until a solution can be formed. Regards, Jacob Wells. Yeah, this seems like it's going to be a cannibalism situation. Tragic death of Lisa Wells. It is with deep regret and profound sadness that I inform you all of the tragic passing of Lisa Wells, daughter of Jacob and Irene Wells. As most of you are aware, Lisa was a beautiful child who always lit up a room with her radiant smile. Often favoring her games to schooling, Lisa could always be found in attendance at the Vault nursery, where she would engage in fun activities with the other children. Many residents have mentioned how they would often hear her playing while performing their duties, and it always brought a smile to their faces. No matter our circumstances here in Vault 165, you could always count on Lisa to be the ray of sunshine we all need when times are hard. Due to confidential reasons, Lisa's poor health was only known by a select few, but we ask you all now to give your prayers and wishes to Jacob and Irene. God bless you, Lisa, and may you rest in peace. Overseer Lazarus. That is a hell of a last name. Lazarus? Because they're putting a lot of focus on that, I wonder if Lisa is going to be the ghost that haunts these halls. I'm so sorry, Jacob. From Daniel Reese. My God, Jacob. I don't know what to say. I've just seen the announcement. Look, don't leave your office. I'm coming up to get you, buddy. Have some extra strong whiskey stashed away for a time such as this. From Unknown. Oh God, what the hell's going on? I'm still here. I'm still here. All right, well, I'm glad that we know. Don't trust that. We got the demonic writing on the terminals, so sign of possible ghost activity, definitely a thing. Yeah, there's a lot of bottle caps. Damn. So there isn't going to be any quest rewards as far as I'm aware for completing this. It is going to be mostly from the loot that you pick up, which I can already tell is, I mean, from all the bottle caps I just picked up, it seems like there's going to be quite a bit. but we will see. I was expecting this to be a little bit darker. I don't know why. Hi. Why is everybody just chill? Hi, you're looking right at me. Why are you not concerned? What is wrong with you? What the? Did somebody just shoot another person in the head? I don't know what's going on. Why is he in the walls? What are you doing? Okay, don't be humping the bed, please. And you're dead. Damn, should I just like walk, what is going on here? Why is everybody, whoa, that's kind of creepy, look at that. Yo, that's sick. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use the pins from the loading screens like that. Oh no, somebody saw me. Stupid! Engaging hostage. Well, you're dead. Die! Oh, that was a lot of blood, my bad. What if I just crouch again? Maybe they won't see me this time. Nope. There we go. This is a lot easier than I would have expected. I know that these enemies are supposed to scale to your level, but I was not expecting this. Nuka-Cola Quantum, sir! Stop it. I was trying to enjoy my Nuka-Cola Quantum. See, that's what you get. All right. Hey, what the? Stop it! Stop trying to shoot me! Why won't anybody let me enjoy my Nuka-Cola Cola? Excuse me while I stab myself with a dirty needle. I have to get healthy. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Thank you for all of your goodies. I'm just gonna take your laser pistols. Who the hell is shooting me now? You guys are just giving me a lot of loot. That's all that's going on here. Hey, that's a bad word. You can't say that on YouTube. Die. My aim is shit. I have such horrible sea captain hat. Oh yeah, I look beautiful. Who's there? I know somebody's hiding. Oh, that's creepy as hell. Why is that there? I don't appreciate that. Hello? Is there anybody down here? I don't like this, man. I need another key. Okay, the nursery key. Can I get a nursery key? I'll keep that in mind. Let's check down this area first, and then we'll go back and check. Why does this look like a tripwire? That's kind of a weird thing. We'll go back and check where that tricycle was. Whenever you see a tricycle, it's always kind of a bad sign, isn't it? Also, these walls are ugly. I still gotta figure out this texture issue. I just haven't bothered. So, if you guys know what this is, let me know. And maybe I'll quickly fix it. Otherwise, it's probably gonna be there for like another 10 videos. Potato! It's moving his hand. He's moving his hand. Die! Die! Somebody heard me. Hello? Whoa. Whoa, is there a ghost here? I can't move. Why can't I walk past you? What is right here? What is this? Can I click you? Vault 165. It doesn't say what it is. I guess I'll just ignore it then. We just have an invisible wall there. There's another invisible wall. What is going on? Is it just invisible props? You're just gonna creep around like this. Yes. Stealth Lord 9000, reporting for duty. Yes. Laboratory. What is a laboratory? You mean laboratory? Who's down here experimenting? Oh, the showers. There's some flickering lights in here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. There's some nice toilets. Surprisingly well kept for, you know, a place that is gonna go into shit. This stall can't be opened. Why can't it? Who is chaining themselves in the other side of that? What is this? I just got really, just got goosebumps for some reason. What's up with this? Hello? I got very eerie. Alright, well, we're just gonna keep on going because I don't know what else is down here. Oh, we got that. I'm not gonna play this because YouTube will yell at me. Probably delete my channel for playing 1 second of some song that I don't have permissions to play. And it's picked.
Guys.
Got it. Hey, what's up? You know if there's any ghosts around here? There was like a weird tricycle upstairs and I keep on, like I ran into this flashing light that was in the bathroom. It's kind of creepy. I had like a weird goosebumps in the back of my neck, you know what I mean? You stop ignoring me? That's what you get. You were ignoring me. I was trying to be friendly. God, I hate these gunners. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Oh, look at him. Do you know how to do yoga? This is me when I wake up and I'm trying to look through TikTok on my phone. My chin's just digging into my chest while I scroll. Why is this glass of milk glowing? Or what is this? Drinking glass? Why is that glowing? What the hell? Let me just, you know, let me take it. Maybe I need to take it. It's like a bioluminescent cup that is apparently very important. Maybe it's a key item. Maybe I gotta deliver it to the ghost if there is a ghost. I have a very strong feeling that there's going to be a ghost. I mean, the mod is literally called Haunted Vault 165, so like, I would expect there to be some kind of ghost. Oh, dude, this is creepy. Okay, you know what? Not using the Pip-Boy flashlight was definitely the best call for this, especially since it's not too dark, so I can actually see things. Nursery key, here we go. Finally, found it. I got a gold-plated flip light. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, these people died. Wonder These were the parents of, what was her name? Lisa? Jacob's note it was. Look at that. I saw Lisa again today. I'm not sure if it's a combination of starvation and delirium, but I saw her again. I was making my way back to the quarters from the clinic when I saw her leaving the nursery. This time, instead of running away in terror, I called out to her. I mean, why the hell not? She's my daughter after all. I tried asking her what she was doing here, but she just kept staring at me, almost as if she were confused to why I was asking. I told her that she was dead and that she needed to leave this place. But then she just started laughing at me. It was only as I was about to walk away when she finally did speak to me. She said that I should leave the vault. Oh no. I don't think that's your daughter, sir. Whether she's a hallucination or not, I have decided to lock up the nursery. Irene protested as I knew that she would, but it's for the best. Well, at least now we know why the nursery was locked up. I kind of like that. They give like a little bit of a lore explanation as to why they actually locked up that room rather than it just being randomly locked, you know? Also, this is a cool touch. So we have the parents here, both of them clearly in their best health. And then you have the little thing for their daughter. I can't get up here. So we got the lunchbox with a teddy bear and the little flower. That's neat. I wonder where they got the flower from though. I mean, this is a vault. Well, I guess they probably have, did you move? Were you turned around before? Let me just go ahead and look around real quick, because I haven't checked out the rest of these rooms. I gotta check them out real quick. I need to do my thing. I gotta explore. That's kind of what I do. Overdue book. I guess I'll take that to the library. Did somebody, sir, what did you, oh, their head's moving. Oh, their heads, I hate that. Stop doing that. I will shoot. Thank you. See, you just threaten them. You threaten the skeletons and they'll stop. Yeah, it looks like maybe this dude smothered this person. That's my best guess. Kind of sad. Honestly, I wonder why they did that. There's some lore. Oh, somebody got stuck in a locker. Not where you should be keeping yourself. Maybe they were hiding. I'm trying to like piece together what the possible story here is. But so far, I don't know if I'm doing a great job. There's 2 dead gunners here. Wait, I didn't kill these guys, did I? No, I did. Never mind. There are some terminals here. Let's check this. Games room terminal. Caution, the term noob is strictly prohibited from within the confines of the game room. What? Look, it's fine to be a noob, man. There's nothing wrong with it. Game night rules. Regardless of the game, certain behaviors are universally encouraged and discouraged when gaming with friends and colleagues. Cheating is almost never acceptable unless all players agree it should be allowed, as it causes the game to become unfair and detracts from the enjoyment of legitimate players. In games where most communication between players is through text, it's usually considered rude to type in all caps, which is known as shouting. In any game, players are generally encouraged to be polite and courteous to one another and avoid excessive profanity and trash talk. Imagine they just are acting like a Call of Duty lobby, but in like a text-based adventure game. Players are also encouraged to be friendly and welcoming to newcomers. And remember that their lack of skill or understanding of the game is only due to their lack of experience with the game. It's also a generally accepted rule that a game's events and outcomes shouldn't be taken personally by the player. So they were having like LAN parties, but with text-based games and stuff. I wonder if they did like D&D on this. That could have been neat. I did not mean to close that out. I wanted to see more. Game score records. Let's see what we got. Oh, so it actually shows the games that they actually have in the game. So whoever Slim Dave is apparently is a freaking gaming athlete, because goddamn, look at the score difference here. 29, 50, 25, 2,208. Does look like Jeremy was kicking some butt at Red Menace though. What about these other? Oh, there's no other ones. Okay. Vault 165 Mail. Tragic death of Lisa Wells. Okay, so this was the thing that we read earlier. What about this one? Unknown. Oh, it's the freaky one. Yo, I hate that. Oh. I don't know what it is about those kind of messages, but like the phone calls where it's just like nothing's there, or the text that'll appear on like a phone or something, and it's just like, I see you, or whatever, like whatever the text is. It's just something about that's freaky. Did they add a game to this? Is this, I don't think this is one of the original games that's in Fallout, is it? Let's check it out. I can't see shit, that's so bright. Oh my god. There we go. Grognok and the Ruby Ruins. Start game. Wait, no, this is in the game. I actually forgot that this was in Fallout. Unironically, I would probably play this. I like old ass games like this. So I'm assuming that all these other terminals are just the same thing, right? Yeah, it's all the same messages and stuff. I am going to take another, oh, Pitfall. I will take that. Thank you. I keep forgetting that this game has the mini games, because the Pitfall one is the only one that I ever really come across, and then all the other ones I just never find. Zeta Invaders. Take that. Hell yeah. Well, that's a good way to grab the games if you're missing a couple of them. Is there any, nope, dude's still standing there. Yo, what's up, step ladder? I never knew my real ladder. That was such a dumb joke. Okay, so what is this? This is the laundry room. Okay. Got alcoholics in the laundry room. That sounds actually pretty accurate for some reason. A lot more loot. Good stuff. Okay. No, that was it. There was nothing else in there, so. Going further down. I wonder how far down this goes. The clinic. Yeah. They did say that she did like to hang around here, right? Oh, whoa. What is this thing? This looks crazy. This is like one of those conspiracy theory things that like people have made up about like the US government. There's like a weird theory that the US government's hiding these like high-tech bed things like this where you can just get in them and they'll just regrow limbs. Okay, so we got another terminal here. Dr. Martison's terminal. Let's see. Is it? Uh-oh. Did the game break? What's going on? Oh no, the game's breaking. Can I not use this one? No, it doesn't look like I can use this one. Yo, are you in my way? Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. Oh, okay, my bad. Look, I'm so sorry, but I need to try and see if I can use this. Can I not sit down? Oh, there we go. I just had to kick him out of his chair. Patient records, Mr. D. Jenkins. Patient name, Mr. David Jenkins. No, this is Slim Dave, or Slim David, whatever his name was. Age 39, occupation maintenance. Patient's complaints, stomach ache, recommended treatment, antacid medicines. Doctor notes, Mr. Jenkins came into the clinic this morning complaining of yet another stomach upset. That's how they word that? Another stomach upset? I asked him what his eating pattern was like, and although he goes for long periods without food, he assures me that he still manages his 3 meals a day. I suspect he may have an intolerance to the food provided by Vohh. I've prescribed him an antacid medication that should calm down his discomfort. Hopefully, hydroponics will be fully operational soon. Damn, dude's still getting 3 meals a day. I'm pretty sure for me, I only eat like once, maybe twice a day. Patient records, Miss L. Wells, age 9, occupation student. She died when she was 9. Good God, that's sad. Patient complaint, stomach ache and fever. Another stomach ache. Recommended treatment, antacid medication, and an antibiotic. Doctor notes, I am really starting to worry about Lisa Wells. She seems to have an intolerance to most foods here in the vault. Wait, did Vohh like give them poisoned foods or something to experiment on them? Is that what's going on here? As well as being lactose intolerant, she also has trouble digesting anything with gluten in it. I have provided her with a diet of nutritional pastes that I have created especially for her. They aren't fun to eat, but they should provide her with everything that she needs. I've also given her an antibiotic injection to combat the fever and advise her to avoid classes and go straight to bed. And then we have the message about it's about her death. Damn, so that's what it's seeming like. It seems like Vohh maybe was giving them some food that was killing them or something, because that was 2 back-to-back people that were having that. And as we can see, everybody's basically dead. I mean, there's some gunners in here, but you know, they're not originally here. Okay, let's check out the atrium. Requires a key. Gotcha. If I find a key for that one. That goes up. Where do I go from here? I feel like I'm running around in circles. Hello? Do you know where a key is? Oh yeah, you do. You have it on you. How did I miss that? Okay, so right here, this room, atrium key on this gunner. All right, let's check out what's behind the atrium door. Yo! Oh, this looks sick. Look at that. I think I saw this in one of the thumbnails on Nexus. Oh, that's disconnected. Oh no, what's going on? What is up there? What is that? Something's up there. There's a lot of weird... Hold up, let me check my audio real quick. I thought I was hearing something weird, I guess not. Look at this though, we got some weird plants that are being grown here. Classroom, the barber. Something moved there? Oh, it was one of the flowers. What the hell is... That's a teddy bear? Can I kill it? Oh, wait, there's an enemy there. What? What? Oh, the gunner. I thought the ghost was attacking me. Yeah, go ahead and die. How did you not see the strange ghost guy? There's a teddy bear up here, man. Let me check it out. Oh, I killed the teddy bear. My bad. Is the ghost just going to keep standing there, spinning menacingly? I'm taking the teddy bear. It's mine. I took your toy. What are you going to do? Huh? Oh, wow. Oh, that got very, very quickly. It just got really creepy. I don't like that. There's something down there as a marker for something. We'll check that out in a second. Hello? What is this? What was this room? Did this say? Hydroponics. Oh, right. This is where they were trying to get the food situation sorted. So, oh, fire axe. What the hell? Hello? Oh, we got gunners. The gunners aren't that freaky, I'm not gonna lie. I don't, like, I I feel like it's okay that they have the gunners here. I feel like one of the better approaches that they could have done with the gunners for this mod is either have the I don't know if they can make the gunners have them freaking out or something, but maybe just go ahead and kill all of them and just make the scene look like some kind of haunting menace just absolutely obliterated them or something, Because if they were chilling here with sleeping bags and stuff, this place is creepy as hell. I don't think that anybody in their right mind would actually do that, even if they are psychotic. We got a lot more ammo and stuff. It's kind of making me feel like there's probably going to be, what is this? Robot parts model, I'll take that. It makes me feel like there's going to be a boss battle or something, because they keep giving me ammo. Not too sure. There's a lot of shovels in here. Is this really where they just do this? This doesn't seem right. All right, let's check out this terminal real quick. Get out of my way, I'm trying to read. The best remedy for those who are afraid, lonely, or unhappy is to go outside, somewhere where they can be quiet alone with the heaven, nature, and God, and Frank. I'm actually here. I can't believe I'm actually here in Vault-Tec Vault, while the whole world above my head changes forever. I think it was the winds that scared me the most. Even though we're so far down, you could still hear the surface buckle and vibrate. The air came straight down the elevator shaft and blew us all off our feet. Some of us into the walls. Good God. A poor security guard almost lost his head when a piece of door embedded itself into a wall just inches from his head. That is freaking terrifying. Wait, so if the blast was able to send enough air from the nukes, right? If it was able to send enough air to do that kind of damage within the vaults, how has this place not gotten flooded? Also, I don't think there was a vault door, was there? Yeah, no, thinking about it, there was not a vault door at all. So this was just like an underground bunker, basically. Just like, I mean, I guess that's what a vault is, but it's a little bit different. The Overseer told us not to worry, as when the time came, we will all have the means to dig ourselves back to the surface. I'm not too sure about that, as we are so far down, but he seems to know what he's doing. I'm trying my absolute best not to think about Mom, Dad, and Alex. I'm going to miss Alex the most, I think. Oh well. I better resort to what I do best and lose myself into my work. We have a lot of bellies to feed after all. Okay, so this is, this makes sense as one of the people that were working down here trying to get the hydroponic stuff working again. Soil test diary, 9:30 a.m. So to start the day off, I thought I'd give the team and I something fairly easy to break us into the fabulous world of hydroponics. A soil test. It's time to see if our soil test has the correct pH levels to grow the vast quantities of food that we require. I wonder how many people were actually in this vault. It doesn't seem like there was a lot. 11:30 a.m. It would seem we have hit our first speed bump. Analysis of the soil concludes that the mix of lime and fertilizers we're using is wrong. I'm not entirely sure how this can be, as I mix the ingredients myself. For the moment, this means that our seeds are basically sitting in useless dirt. I'm going to suggest to the team that we break for lunch and try again when we return. 3:15 p.m. Okay, so after carefully considering, we've concluded that the device we used to measure the pH levels are faulty. Are you sure about that? And so we decided to go ahead with the soil that we have. The seeds have all been planted, and I've set the system so they're watered every 4 hours. I will check on them in the morning. I'm going to assume what happened is that their plans didn't really go that well, and they ended up completely wasting the seeds, which caused everybody to basically just starve to death, possibly resorting to cannibalism. Message to Overseer Lazarus. Good morning, sir. Although you haven't formally requested one, I thought that you would like an update on how things are going here in hydroponics. Well, quite frankly, sir, they're not. For the past 3 days, my team and I have done numerous soil tests to see if we can pinpoint the nature of the problem, but it has been to no avail. I don't think that's the right version of no. The pH level of our soil test is basically so low, it's as if we're using dirt in here. At first, I thought that it was our instruments that were faulty, but I no longer believe this is the case. No matter what we try, the seeds are refusing to grow. I have come to believe that there is either a very serious problem with the seeds that we've been provided, or that the fertilizers we use in the soil is of very poor quality. I know this is supposed to be my area of expertise, sir, but at this stage, I would very much welcome any advice that you can provide. Dr. S. Crossman. Well, I can't believe it has come to this. It has been almost a month since we first got here, and me and my team haven't been able to grow a damn thing. I've lost so many hours of sleep, though, worry, and I simply don't know how much longer I can go on before I just snap. It's even gotten to the stage where I'm starting to feel guilty whenever I visit the canteen for my lunch. It's like, how can I sit there amongst all these people and chow down while knowing full well how dire the food situation is becoming? My staff are telling me not to worry so much, but how can I not? If we don't start growing something soon, people are going to riot. The overseer won't even look at me anymore. I think he blames me for everything. I mean, he did kind of ignore the whole pH test thing and just start planting stuff, so it's kind of a waste of seeds, and I don't know how limited your supplies were, but I would assume that they're pretty limited. So these two are just the usual ones that we've been seeing in all the terminals, so let's see what the last entry is. Oh god, he lost his mind. The overseer has been trying to break his way into hydroponics for the last hour now. I've been trying to communicate, but he's just shouting like a total lunatic, talking about Lisa. Even as I write this, I can see him passing back and forth through the window. What is he planning to do to us? Alex, I love you. Oh, come on. We need more. I want to know what's going on, man. You can't leave me hanging, man. What happened? Okay, well, that terminal is completely busted. I'm wondering if it's either the overseer was freaking out because of Lisa's death, which I'm going to... I feel like that's not the case. The other guess is that Lisa is not Lisa and is some kind of demonic entity and was possibly killing people. Oh, that actually explains why the fire axe is here, because the overseer was probably trying to break in. Oh, damn. That is a gruesome sight. Let's continue, because it seems like there's another glowing cup. I'm taking that. It seems like there is something down this way that the mod is trying to push me toward. What about this door? I don't have a key for that one. It's the overseer's door. Gotcha. So yeah, let's go this way. So we can go down or we can go to the laboratory. I'm gonna go this way because there is that marker there and I'm very curious what that is. Oh, hi. How did you not realize that I was here? There we go.
Who's there? Who was that? I can sense you.
Where is he anyways? I can't figure out where he's hiding. Is there a door? Oh, there is a door over here. I didn't realize this. Can I go through this one now? The classroom. Hello? I feel like there's a boss in here. Oh, look at that. Teddy bear with a pencil. Look at that. That's cute. Somehow it's... Okay. Well, I kind of destroyed that. It's a little cursed too, so... I'm glad that I got rid of that. There's actually a lot more people here than I expected. There's a lot of skeletons. Take that, take that. Overdue book once more. Bottle caps. Cool. Pretty decent loot that we have. Oh, please tell me that that is not an enemy. That is, yeah, it's an enemy. All right, well, let's do this little trick. That didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. Die! Die! No! Oh, okay. Well, luckily that was a lot easier than I expected. I was trying to see if I could blow up the fusion core on his back.
Report back to Paladin Dance. All of the gunners are dead.
So what's he going to do with this place, like after the... Oh, we have a lot of stuff that we can get here. Wait, office, overseer office key. Let's take that. Yeah, because like he didn't want to come down here in the first place to deal with these guys because of this place being supposedly creepy, right? So what would he want to do with this then? Because he's not, I mean, like he's not going to come down here and use the place if he's that creeped out to even come down here in the first place, you know? But yeah, we'll go up to the overseer office. I'm very curious what's up there. I could grab all this stuff, but I don't want to be burdened, and I also don't really use power armor, so it doesn't matter. But if you want power armor, there's some power armor. It's kind of neat. Let's go up. Oh, I just realized the candles. How did I miss the candles? I didn't even notice the candles were here. I do like that little setup though. That's a sick setup. Okay. Overseer office. Are we going to see the ghost? That's the part that I'm the most curious about. I want to see like some haunted stuff. I mean, we saw the skeletons moving, but I feel like that was just Fallout being Fallout. You know, Bethesda physics being Bethesda physics. They do that quite often. You bump into them slightly and they do this shit. That's actually pretty eerie though. Fallout's physics are actually making this creepier than it should be. Robot parts model. Take that. Got some folders. Alright, it doesn't seem like there's any notes or anything other than the terminal, so let's actually let's look into the safe real quick. Let's see what's in this. Okay, so it's just a bunch of ammo and stuff. It's got like pistol and stuff. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Overseer logs, let's check it. First day of the rest of our lives, question mark? You know, it's funny, as a Vault Overseer, you have to spend years preparing for this awful day, but when it finally arrives, you're never quite prepared for when that door is sealed. I mean, that makes sense because you never experienced something like this, so you can be trained all you want, but until you actually experience something, it's kind of difficult to put yourself into that mindset. Thankfully, all Vault personnel made it here in the nick of time. According to the last reports we received, the flood banks in the area have broken, meaning the entrance will be completely submerged underwater by now. See, that's what I was the most curious about. I had a feeling that that was going to be the case, even though there's not really any signs of anything being flooded. But I guess maybe the rest of the vault is just sealed very well. Yeah, it would be sealed very well, but even after that, I guess part of me still thinks that there would have been some occasional flooding after the bombs had dropped, after the vault stuff, you know, after the gunners came into the vault, because the little island that the building is sitting on is so close to the water. I guess it's going to be a very long time before we have to worry about that. Here's to a bright and productive future for all of us. Problems down in the hydroponics. All departments are reporting green across the board, all except hydroponics, who have reported some disturbing news. It would seem that the fertilizer our vault was provided with was faulty. Our botanist has noted that all the important minerals needed to aid plant growth are missing. Nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus are all gone. Have Vault Tech really just given us basic mud? I mean, I feel like they did. Everything here is pointing to Vault Tech using this vault to experiment on maybe the behaviors of people either eating or like living off of a certain type of food, or the vault dwellers, maybe their mental state from starvation or something. It's kind of hard to tell. Things are getting dire. It's been 3 months since the end of the world, and we are still having problems figuring out a way to create our own food. None of our seeds appear to be growing, even after managing to source an alternative fertilizer. Don't ask. It's just shit. That's what it is. It would seem that luck is indeed against us. Luck or Vault-Tec. Probably Vault-Tec. They have a history of kind of screwing people over. Stockpiling remaining food. In an effort to conserve as much food and water as possible, I've instructed my head of security, Jacob Wells, to stockpile all remaining food and water in the hold behind the canteen. I'm still holding out hope that we can fix this. Tragic death. Okay, let's unlock the bunker room. What is this supposed to be for? Oh, this room. Right. Okay, let's see what this is. Hello? Is there any ghosts in here? I guess there probably wouldn't be any ghosts in here. That is a lot of stuff. Holy shit. Purified water. Okay, there's a massive cache here. So this must be the reward then. The loot reward outside of all the other stuff that you can get. Recreation room kit. Oh, how I have died in such agony. No. That is the most dramatic skeleton that I've ever seen in Fallout. Okay, let's read the Overseer logs. See if there's anything new here. I had to do it. I'm not ashamed. If I had to do all this over again, I would carry out the same instructions. At this point, it's about survival. Vault-Tec has properly stitched us up. I firmly believe that they sabotaged our vault as some sick and twisted test. A test for me, to see what I do when presented with unbeatable odds. Frankly, there's not enough food in the vault for us all. Not by a long shot. Now, I couldn't just stockpile the food for myself without the rest of the vault kicking up a fuss, so I've done so quietly and secretly, with the help of a select few. By my calculations, if we keep the remaining food for ourselves, it should buy us another 6 months, maybe 8 if we ration it responsibly. My gods, it's getting worse. It would seem the rest of the vaults will not go quietly into that good night. They're fighting back. It sounds almost barbaric, but I've devised a plan with my head scientist. We're going to slowly poison the cafeteria food. Oh, that explains so much. I thought it was Vault-Tec doing it. So their freaking Overseer was the one that was poisoning the food that was causing like the stomach aches and stuff. They can't fight us if they're too weak to fight. That's such a shit move, man. Lisa Wells. It would seem we have our first casualty of the poisoning plan. Poor sweet Lisa Wells passed away this morning. Don't be saying poor sweet Lisa Wells, bro. You know damn well what you did. God, I'm going to burn for this. There's only one thing left to do. Wonder what that could be. From unknown. I know what you did. Yeah, definitely know what you did. Oh, I don't know why I was expecting freaking ghost behind. It's still so dramatic. I love that. At least we know the tale, and we can spread the tale of what happened to Lisa. Let's see what Thomas's note is. I think this is the first note that we actually found. I was right, the overseer was keeping the untainted food for himself. I can't believe the bastard was eating like a king while the rest of us slowly poisoned ourselves to death with every bite. P.S. I just tried to leave with a few cans of potato crisps and a Nuka cola, but someone locked the door from the other side. Shit. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Look, they don't need it. I'll be taking it for myself. All right, well, we did that, so let's see. I guess we can see what happens if we try to leave. I'm not too sure what to expect. This is, I mean, like, this is categorized as a horror mod. There is definitely something around, because my hidden thing keeps getting ticked. Hello? Hello? Is there any creepy crawlies somewhere? I'm expecting a ghost. This is actually a pretty solid story for a quest mod. I will definitely say that. I kind of enjoy it. I don't know a lot about the different stories, or the different stories, the different lore for Fallout. I'm not.
Oh, it was you. That's who it was. Gotcha.
That's a big pair of scissors.
I got more. No.
I guess I didn't come into this room, did I? Die. 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 Nope. Okay. Die. Oh, you mutated. Die. Yep. Go ahead and fall over. You're not falling over. Do you not listen, madam? Madam, I need you to fall over. Thank you. Oh, okay. My bad. I exploded your head. This is a cool little room. So, I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something about something and I completely forgot. I got distracted by the gunners. I like the way that the story for this has been presented and everything, and I don't know a lot of the Fallout lore when it comes to a lot of the more in-depth stuff. So I feel like Vault 165 might actually be a canon vault that like has lore surrounding it. So if they kind of work off of that, I think that's pretty cool. That's a neat way to... What the hell was that? Oh, it was just the light. That was creepy. Grab that. Yeah, that doesn't seem... We have a power fist? We have a freaking power fist down here. That's... Okay. Well, I hear something. Is that just one of the skeletons glitching out? Where does that sound? I think it was. Yeah, I think that's all it was. I guess that's it. I'll start making my way back, but it really felt like there was going to be something a lot more spooky here. The whole vault itself does have like a very creepy feel to it. Did I go into maintenance? I don't think I went into maintenance. No, there's not much in maintenance. Pre-war money. Okay. Yeah, it's just more loot. Yeah, so it does have like a very odd feel to everything. Like it does feel creepy, and there was that one area with like the glowing wind or whatever. But I haven't seen a ghost. There hasn't really been anything spooky that has happened necessarily. There hasn't been... Like, I feel like maybe if they filled this place with ghouls instead of gunners, that would have helped out a lot. I spoke way too soon. Hi? Hey! You're friendly, right? I'm going to assume that you are? How are you doing?
Well,
Lisa.
hello.
Hi, you're new, and definitely not like the others. Yeah, I'm nice. I took care of the people who trespassed. I don't usually talk to grown-ups, but can you help me? What do I help you with? What do you need help with? I'm gonna drive this.
Really?
Hey there, kiddo. This vault is no place for children. What are you doing here? Yes, we're just gonna nod in silence. Not that it's any of your business, but I've always been here. Mom and Dad brought me here on that scary day. Yeah, the day that the bombs dropped. Well, I guess that was all the dialogue for that. How can I help you? A long time ago, I got pretty sick. Everybody was worried. Oh, don't look so nervous. As you can see, I got better. I don't think you got better. I think you died. You just became a ghost. But before I got sick, I lost my precious locket my mother gave me for my birthday. So you're going to want me to go get your locket. If you can find it for me, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to leave this place. Oh, interesting. I wonder what the connection there is. I mean, like, I assume that there's like a photo or something in the locket, but maybe, wonder if they had her cremated or something? I guess with ghost lore, if they get cremated, then there wouldn't be a ghost, right? So I was, the truck is floating. Look at that. Yo, it's possessed. So I'm wondering like what the attachment there is that is causing her ghost to remain here. Dead. Well, I kind of figured that. You didn't have to really spell it out for me. All right, well, let's go in here. Oh, that's okay. All right, we're getting a little bit more creepy. I'm liking that. Getting the creepy vibes going. What's down this way? Anything spooky? Oh wait, that's that thing. We have a waypoint, so let's continue this way and see if maybe we could find that locket. Never mind, that is for talking to Paladin Shepherd. So there's actually 2 quests after you clean up the gunners. So if you talk to Lisa by finding the nursery key, then you get the Vault Exorcist quest. So there's actually 2 quests here. All right, well, let's look for the locket. Where would the locket be? I mean, at least she's friendly. It seems. Hopefully she stays friendly. Is this place going to get creepier now that we are doing the exorcism quest? Or is it just still going to be the same? Let's go down this way. Did I go down this way? I feel like I did. Oh, I did not. I thought that I did. Damn. There's another power suit. Yo. Okay, let's grab Lisa's locket. Let me look at that real quick. I want to see what it looks like. It looks exactly how you would expect it to look. I don't know why I expected it to look any different. This is a neat little area. Pinball! Got power armor. God, I wish you could play these, the pinball machines and stuff. That would be cool. I do like whenever games have mini games and stuff that you can play in them. It's so cool because a lot of these games, especially games like this, you get so absorbed in it that you just kind of like live a virtual life inside of, you know, something like this. So having the option of just kind of like shutting your brain off and still vibing out in this fantasy world or this, you know, the apocalypse world or whatever, but, you know, having like other things to do in the world other than like your usual quests or your, you know, killing, looting, dungeon crawling, whatever it is, something about that's just really nice. So kind of wish that they had more of that, but I guess we did have the Pip-Boy games. So there is that. Let's go up this way. We gotta talk to Lisa once more. There's blood here. Lisa, did you kill everybody? I mean, I know that you probably did. Oh wait, there's freaking handprints here. I didn't notice that. Why are you bleeding handprints everywhere? Your eyes look freaky. Holy shit. Hello, have you found my locket yet? I did. Would you like it? What will you do once you got your locket back? Well, for the longest time now, I've been feeling the strange pulling sensation in the direction of the atrium. Why the atrium? It's scary in there, but I feel like that's where I need to go now. So I guess that's where the light was. Is that supposed to be like the crossing over point? Is that why that was there? I figured that was just part of like the haunting of Lisa, since there was a teddy bear sitting in that. Hey kid, does this look familiar? My locket! I can't believe you actually found it for me. It looks the same as the last time that I saw it.
Sure.
Completely busted up and the picture inside of it's rotted out. Yeah. I guess this means that I can finally leave here and find my parents. Thank you for everything. You're welcome. The Vault Exorcist completed. Dun dun dun.
Hi
so
there.
Can I talk to you again, or thank you so much for finding my locket. I could never leave this place without it. Gotcha. So yeah, that's the end. That is the end of that little subquest. Let's go talk to Paladin Shepherd, since everything else here has been done. Ah yes, the elevator music. Lovely. Ground floor. Oh my god, it's so dark out here. Yo, what the hell just happened? Did you see that? What? Yo, Paladin, I keep wanting to call you Paladin Dance. Paladin Shepherd.
Hi.
Is it done? Is it safe in there? Is there a ghost? He looks so worried. I honestly don't know what I just seen. That little girl, she's actually down there. How's that even possible? What's this option? Man, I completely went to town on that place. The gunners were like, pew, pew, and I was like, bang, bang, and they were like, oh. Let's choose the first one. Yeah, a few of our teams have spotted her from time to time. She often disappears before we can make any verbal contact. It's so dark. I mentioned her in my last report, but the Brotherhood just scoffed. Not many people see her, even less admit it. I feel like ghosts in the Commonwealth wouldn't be that uncommon. I feel like it'd be a very reoccurring thing that people run into, considering how haunted the landscapes naturally are from all the devastation and all the deaths and everything. I'm not gonna lie, you got a little hairy in there. Well, actually, no, the gunners were very easy to kill, even with pretty basic gear. Yeah, sorry, but little ghosts and gunners, I'm not ready for all that drama. All right, well, I guess we're going with the third option. Ah, excellent work. The Brotherhood owes you a debt of gratitude. I mean, I could use some gear, some money. I can't begin to tell you how relieved I am. I guess now you know why I wouldn't go down there. Well, I guess you can go down there now since we got rid of the ghost. But I wonder what would have happened if I just didn't do the ghost part? Anyways, the Brotherhood would like to thank you for your service to our cause. I hope these caps will be more than enough. Oh yeah, definitely. There was no loot down there at all. Nothing at all. Nope. So I need my well-earned caps. Give me my caps. 500 caps. I exorcised a ghost and killed a complete, like an entire militia down there. You give me 500 gold? You serious? What are you doing? You're popping your knuckles? You're popping your mech suit power armor knuckles? Yeah? I hate how you're looking at me right now. All right, well, guys, that was the Haunted Vault of 165. Pretty neat. Peekaboo. And there we have it, guys. That was Haunted Vault 165. Definitely not as scary as I would have expected it to be, but the quest itself was still pretty interesting. The story here of the Overseer abusing their position to poison all the other Vault Dwellers' food to reduce the Vault's population so that the Overseer and a handful of others could survive long enough to, you know, get the hydroponics system working. This was a story that did a great job holding my attention throughout the entire mod to keep me constantly guessing what happened to the people who lived here. And the pacing was actually pretty solid as well. The whole mod itself, depending on your playstyle, of course, will likely take anywhere from maybe 40 minutes to an hour and a half at most. But the way that the story presented itself, it wasn't until about halfway through that I started piecing together that the deaths were due to poisoning. And even then, I never would have guessed that the Overseer of all people would have been the one behind all of this. I just kind of assumed that it would have been Vault-Tec doing one of their experiments since, you know, that kind of thing isn't really unheard of. This mod also had a lot of environmental storytelling, which is really cool. Like the game room and the room where Lisa's parents were just kind of like lying there. Those little touches really help to sell the story and the immersion to really build upon everything that's kind of going on in the vault. That being said, I think that the introduction of the quest could have been tweaked a little bit and the horror aspects could have also been amplified. Before I go into my reasoning though, I would like to add that I am well aware that modding is not very easy. Neither is game dev or creating custom assets. So while I do find the mod to have, you know, some flaws, I do not think that this mod is by any means bad. As a matter of fact, I'm genuinely impressed by this mod, as when I looked at the mod author's Nexus page, they only have 4 mods on their page, all of which were released back in 2018. And by the looks of it, this appears to be their second mod that they have ever created, which is kind of crazy considering how good the story and the environmental design for this actually was. In Haunted Vault 165, there's no voice acting, which, I mean, I get it. Not everyone's going to have the ability to hire voice actors or even voice act the mod themselves. But after playing through the mod, I don't actually see there being any kind of need for Paladin Shepherd at all, if I'm being honest. It does kind of feel good when, you know, you're just some random adventurer that's willing to go into the haunted vault while a soldier in full power armor is completely shitting bricks. But I still think it might have been a better option in situations like this where voice acting isn't exactly an option, to just not be afraid to use text in a mod like this. An example here would be maybe lock up the terminal, put it behind a small skill check that every player should be able to get through, and then provide them with a message, well, actually the message that was already there on the terminal, along with another message basically warning people not to go down into the vault, but maybe also mentioning something along the lines of the potential for valuables being stashed down there with the corpses, which would of course make it more enticing for somebody who is considering sneaking into the vault to actually do so in the first place. Also, there wasn't a vault door for the vault, which was kind of odd. So there could have been maybe a note explaining the reason behind that as well, if putting a vault door in the mod would have been too challenging. I'm not too sure how difficult that would be. Now, as for Lisa's part, that would have been more challenging to navigate around for sure, since her presence is very much needed for the mod, for its overall story. I could probably list some creative ways to navigate around this, but this video is already long enough as it is. As for the horror in this mod, this is a challenging one as well. Horror for everyone is pretty different, and the mod I feel had a creepy and dark enough tone to still fit the whole horror theme just fine. But I would have liked to see maybe some objects moving or something ghostly with Lisa, similar to things that I've seen in some other horror quest mods that I've checked out in the past. But I know that these things probably aren't the easiest thing to actually make. So if I had to suggest one thing to absolutely change the entire tone of this mod, which I honestly kind of hate to say it, but it would be to swap the gunners for ghouls. I know ghouls are used a lot for horror mods, but it works very well for those who don't want to create custom assets for a whole new creature. The atmosphere, the tone, the lighting, a lot of things here that were put here to make the vault feel creepy worked very well, but at least for me, the gunners are literally the one thing in this entire mod that I think just was not a good mix for this. But of course, that's just my own opinion. As I mentioned already, horror is very different for everyone, so what doesn't creep me out that much might absolutely horrify someone else, and vice versa. But yeah, I know that I'm kind of critiquing this mod quite a bit, but I don't want anyone to get the wrong impression. I genuinely enjoyed this. I mean, if I didn't, I probably wouldn't have made a video on this. I've skipped quite a few quest mods in the past because I just didn't enjoy them. But I do think that this had a very interesting story, and I think that this is one that has a lot of potential for being something that I would highly recommend everyone download right now for their mod list. But in its current state, I would say that it kind of depends on if you're okay with its flaws, specifically with the flaws surrounding the immersion of the mod. But if you guys do want to check out the mod for yourself, link is in the description alongside my playlist for other Fallout quest mods that I've checked out. And if you're new to my channel, I also cover Elder Scrolls quest mods as well, so feel free to check those out. And if you're new to quest mods, then I can promise you there's some really good content additions for both of these series. If you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any of my future videos. Also, feel free to leave me a comment letting me know what you guys thought about the mod, and also how good your horror tolerance is, because I've seen some of you leave comments in the past about your take on horror, and it's always interesting to see how different everyone's opinion on horror seems to be. But anyways, that's it for me for tonight, so I hope that you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all again in the next video of whatever I decide to make. Good night, guys.